Snowflake mentality is one that resorts to trigger warnings, safe spaces, things of that nature that we don't necessarily believe in. We believe in freedom of thought, and we believe that you should be able to voice your opinion without being shut down by the other side like we've seen on campuses.
My family has not amassed enough wealth since they came out of chattel slavery to literally pay for my education, so I go into debt and I graduate with a huge amount of debt when my white counterparts do not.
This lying, fat, racist bitch is talking about how her white counterparts don't have, they don't pay debt, they don't pay their student loans, they don't get student loans. She knows that's a lie. She's bitching because she's fucking retarded. She should get a fucking refund on her student loans because she's obviously resorting to just being pissed off in class warfare instead of using an actual brain. Yeah, what a fatty.
Like, that's what I gotta deal with going to class as a black female at the University of Kansas. I gotta deal with walking by a white man, cutting up safe space stickers.
Just look at how racist she is. She's talking about how can she walk down the hallway not feeling triggered when she has to walk like down the hallway next to white people? How racist is this? How going back 250, 150 years, she is just so fucking dumb, and she doesn't look like she missed a meal in her life. She's talking about poor. She's not missed a meal. She puts all of her money into her fat mouth.
Regardless if you guys think that freedom of speech allows you to spew hatred, it isn't allowed.
Yeah, freedom of speech allows you to spew hatred. That's why you're doing what you're doing. That's why you're allowed to be talking what you're talking right now. God, you're fat and dumb. And I'm not. There's fat people out there who are awesome, and they're great. They're super nice. They're funny. They're smart. But she gives jolly people a bad name. This is an actual fat fuck.
Actual safe space is the idea that you can't retreat from the.
I'm not retreating. I'm making myself safe and comfortable.
That's fine. You're living.
What are you doing as a white person who has the privilege to walk into a classroom and be automatically respected because you were born with a dick?
Yeah, let me tell you something. So are you, but you probably haven't accepted that yet. Probably once you become 40 or 50 years old, you'll have a lot of regrets.
We deserve benefits because you enslaved us for 400 years. It's called accommodation for the disenfranchised.
I think Fatso here just admitted she's from a different planet, because she just claimed that everybody in the room has been enslaving her for 450 years. So her definition of years has to be different than theirs, because nobody in that room has probably been alive for more than 25 years. And I'm, being liberal there. No pun intended. But, yeah, I think she just admitted that because her years are different than theirs. So that would mean that the planet she's on must have a lot shorter year span than on Earth. Because Earth, it's, 365 days every time it goes around the sun one time. So she must be from a planet where whatever star they orbit takes a lot less time than ours. So, yeah, that was an admission that she is from a different planet. So, liberals are from a different planet. Social justice warriors are from a different planet. And that probably really explains her alien-like glandular massive structure that she possesses.
Call us guys. Gender term. Fucking microaggression.
Fuck you, I'll say guys all day long.
Well, and that's...
Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that and I won't respond correctly.
Don't clap your hands at her, that's a bad mistake.
Yeah, lady, don't clap your hands at her. She might think you're a racist and you have white privilege, and she might actually call the cops and say you assaulted her and tried to, accuse false imprisonment, and that you tried to shackle her and put her in slavery. Well, I mean, maybe she does need to go on a diet. She does need to probably skip at least a couple meals a day. Just keep it to 3. and then you should be all right. So, yeah, you do need to go on a diet, Fatso, for sure. But don't clap your hands out or whatever you do, because that's a bad mistake according to Trigglypuff, Snowflake, gender-bent, purple penguin over here.
Get this clear real quick before I leave. It's not a disagreement of whether you're a white supremacist or not. If you believe in this snowflake bullshit, if you believe that there should not be safe spaces on this campus, if you believe that there is not institutional racism on this campus, that is you not recognizing your white privilege, the privilege that you have to walk on this campus, to walk into any store, to do anything.
Okay, so if you aren't recognizing these things that I'm accusing you of, then you're not acknowledging the shit I made up. Which is, if you're not recognizing your white supremacist white privilege and you're able to go around doing stuff because you're white, because nobody else is, if you're not white and a man, you're not allowed to do anything. No, I mean, when I walk outside, when I go to work, when I see people eating at restaurants, when I go to the bar, all I see are white dudes. That's why I go to the bar, because there's only white dudes there. Actually, that's probably what this guy's doing. But they think they're really fucking powerful tyrants. I mean, but boy, they really gotta be, I mean, just seriously retarded. And I'm not saying that, I'm not just like saying that, like retarded, like, oh, you're a bunch of fucking retards. No, like actually missing something in the brain, short bus, made fun of in school, had swirlies and wedgies, and they just want to go around, act powerful, like they're important, when they are everything they're accusing everybody else of doing. And here I'm making a video about it, making fun of them, which I love, and I'll do it again, because these people are fucking retarded, they're gender bent, they got all sorts of glandular issues. They're mutants. They're fucking mutants. I mean, look how these people dress. Like, listen to how they talk. They just throw temper tantrums and throw around these buzzwords like they know what they're talking about, and not actually engaging in real conversation, not actually acknowledging that they've been taken over by a global elite that wants to make everybody how they are and just have them fighting with each other. They're never going to be satisfied. They're always going to be finding something to be mad about. They'll never be happy. They're miserable, and they will never win. And I'm not saying like my side's going to win. I'm not going to say Republicans are going to win or anything, but tyrants will lose. That's what I'm saying. They will lose. And whoever has the best ideas at the time in the human timeline is going to prevail. And then they're going to be, I don't want to say extinct, but then then a new idea will come. And a better idea will come. And then that one will fade away and be obsolete. Then another one will come. And then that's just how the cycle happens. These people don't get it. They are the manifestation of what reminds humanity of what we have been in the past. And that's a good way to think about it, because they're reminding us of the past constantly, of all the wrongs, but then they're also manifestations of it too. So not only are we reminded of it, but we're actually getting a little taste of the mentality of them as well. So it's a double lesson for us. So thank you, social justice warriors, for being retarded tyrants. And you know what? Thank you for reminding us of bad things humanity has done in the past. And it's not just white people. It's been everybody. And that shows how narrow-minded you are, and shows how narrow-minded tyrants of the past have been. So I'm signing off. Alex Hoddle, dailyscrew.com.
Down this campus.
No. I have the same privilege. You're gonna fucking tell me I have the same privilege. Because when you walked from fucking the Union anywhere, did you get stopped by anyone? No one catcalled you. No one said, show me that you're a real woman. Yes, you admitted that it was horrible, but what are you doing to change it?